In February 5 of 2009, at 11 a.m., two young boys were walking near the forest of Navarra in Medellin. After 15 hours being there, the families of both decided to call the police. The two young boys had gone missing. Upon reaching the place at 3:30 a.m., a patrol found one of the boys laying in a road near the forest. The boy was unconscious and had to be taken to an emergency care unit. He was in a coma. The medics never could explain the reason of the coma because the young boy didn't present any physical trauma. The other boy was never found. The only thing that was found was a camera. The camera both had taken to their walk through the woods. The recordings didn't have any lead about what happened to the two friends, nor the whereabouts of the one that had gone missing. Upon waking up of his coma after 3 weeks, the young man was questioned about what happened. However, he didn't help at all with the investigation and only served to leave them with more questions. The reason of that is that no matter how seriously he was asked or how much he was coerced to tell the truth, the boy would always answer that he had spent that day with the man of the woods. Who was the man of the woods? It was never known either. It wasn't an urban legend. It wasn't a character that was either known in the life of the two friends or in the story of Navarra. Maybe the strangest thing was that the young boy never talked about the man of the woods with fear or rage. He just referred to him as if he was referring to a friend. He never explained who he was, not even if he was confronted aggressively. But the strangest thing wasn't that. The strangest thing was that after every conversation that would lead him to talk about the man of the woods, the boy would enter a catatonic state for hours. He would remain motionless, even without blinking, in an expression only depictable as absolute horror. So much so that the doctors had to sedate him to get him out of that state. The family of the young boy got tired of the attempts of the police to get information out of him and decided to put him in a psychiatric hospital. However, the investigators managed to obtain the permission of running a final test. It was believed that if the young boy would watch the videos of that day, he could enter in reason, even if it was just a little. He was put in a projection room and the videos were shown to him. The boy seemed to enjoy the recordings in a normal way, remembering the trip with his friend. Everything happened with no problems until they reached the final video. Exactly in the last seconds of the final video, the young man started to show signs of agitation to the point that he rose up from his chair and started screaming to the projection. He shouted so strongly that his vocal cords were ripped. He had to be sedated various times, more than usual, until finally he fell asleep. Upon waking up, the young boy was calm again. He was asked about what happened, what he had seen. The only thing the young boy could do was to write in a scrap of paper. The man of the woods said hello. When the clip itself was checked, they found something weird in the final part. The fragment shows some trees after one of the young boys turns the camera while he talks to his friend. Both talk outside of the frame, and the conversation stays in a usual manner. From one moment to another, the conversation stops abruptly, like if both had seen something. The next 10 seconds, they stay in silence without saying anything. The camera keeps focusing on the trees without moving. The young boy said he was greeted by the man of the woods. Could it be possible that there, in that frame, in that image, captured in video, is the man of the woods? If he is he greeting us?